looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks? Why are you suddenly so serious, Traveler? Whoa. Most of it was burned away, but there's still a little bit of... Wait, why would you... Hello there.
Oh, this location. The seats were all booked in advance, so we were able to deduce. Sure, it's not like this is confidential information. We will publish it. Her name is Halsey. She's a painter from... Apparently, she wasn't a regular at the Magic Troupe members all claim. Simply put, she wasn't related to the Magic Troupe at all. That's how it seems to us.
Okay then.
No need to be so formal. It is of utmost importance.
The investigation team has...
See, I told you.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Linny and Lynette with their side of the investigation.
You're trying to help them?
Linny used the machine to pick a Well, we thought there might be a serious problem.
It turns out that the seat... I'm sure you already know that you have to make a In other words, Linny knew who...
That much checks...
Bet you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Linny.
I see that you're investigating the... If you find any new and...
We don't have too many... The FUD? Oh!
Yes, exactly. It's just that everyone was awaiting the results of Linny's trick with bated breath. I'm of the opinion that it may have been... When the pyrotechnics went off, she cut the...
Wait, wasn't the...
Perhaps the balance wasn't right, leading to a Oh, that's true.
That does
Linny's still talking to the guard. I think someone will be Linny's still talking to the guard. I think someone will...
You! Yes, both of you! Over...
Huh? You mean us?
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you're also among those who wish...
Well, you're right on the more about that one, but who are you?
From mediating disputes and providing protection to... And I, Navia, have the honor of being its renowned president. Though those who play by our rules call me boss.
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Melus, Demoiselle...
Huh?
Well, I am the second...
My apologies, Demoiselle. Should you prefer, boss, I will endeavor to...
No need. You don't...
Okay!
All merely trifling details. That's right. I've always kept an eye on the serial disappearance. Judging from the look of things...
Really? We think so too! That's why we're looking for
Intuition, naturally. Farina sure was quick to point the finger at Linny, but that's not Anyway,
sounds more like...
Well, what's your opinion? All right, I've answered your...
Wait a minute!
Well, I say it does. In your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial...
Well...
And why would that be?
Most astute of you, no matter how wonderful the... And if that can be done...
All right, that now. I need...
Wait! Since we... That's more like it.
Far be it from me to brag. You wish to save a...
You have a point. And what about you over there? What do you think? You seem like you've got some...
I have nothing to...
Oh.
We'll be making some preparations first.
Sorry, but no one...
No! Were you always got...
Yes! After the Chief Justice gave the order, everyone... So, the missing girl couldn't have left from here. I doubt there was...
How can you be so...
Well, because I couldn't see Linny's performance from... But still, I did not abandon my post. And we Melazines are good at...
So, it's safe to say... Alright, thank you for your help. This'll be useful. We've checked everything of note here at the performance venue. Paimon wonders how Linny's discussion with the guards is going.
Understood. Then I will... Very good. Thanks for being... You may spare the pleasure.
You've arrived. Who's this?
Me? I'm Spina D... Sorry. And these are my companions. Would you mind...
Oh, new helper?
Well, let's just say we're tagging along. It's not every day you get to see this...
I appreciate your kind interest. Come with me. We'll be heading below stage.
Huh? Below stage?
Yes, a world of secrets is hidden beneath this magic box. But before I reveal everything, you should have a look first. Notice anything strange here? I'm not trying to be dramatic, remembering the details of a trick. Ah, good eye. That said...
The back? You mean the...
Very good indeed. The back of this door was patterned. Those patterns are now gone, replaced by a smooth wooden board. So, if you put 2 and 2 together, what... Exactly.
Oh, so there was a passageway under the magic...
I knew you'd figure out the 2 magic boxes. See this flatbed? The box with the lucky audience member in it would be...
This trolley can raise and lower and even rotate.
I see.
Precisely.
So that's how you...
Once the box was lowered, the audience member would only be able to feel some slight movements in the dark, and...
Right! You were talking...
Ah, yes. A phonograph operated. My assistant and I had already scripted our conversation beforehand. When the countdown began...
And what about Lynn?
I was in the mezzanine.
Oh...
That's how we were able to coordinate Linny's lines with the assistant.
I mean, we are twins. All it takes is a change of clothes, and that's my favorite part of this trip.
So that's how it all worked! Wow.
Lynette would briefly walk out of the box and then go back in. Jump, and then I walk out of the other box. But as you saw, Cal was in the box, not our...
We really don't know how...
If not for that interlude, this would have been an And yet, to think that's... Could we have a look around?
This is the scene of the crime. So Linny and Lynette are not permitted... Yes, of course. No need to be so strict now.
Thanks, everyone.
Looks like a hook tied to the end of a rope. Huh?
Perhaps it was a prop for...
Whatever it is...
The floor is wet. Please be careful not to slip.
Speaking of which...
Oh! Paimon knows! It's one of those tricks, and here's a broken vase!
That can't be. Oh, these are her clothes are here, but she's...
Right! And do you really... Ugh, this is so... What is this place?
It seems someone could...
Alone, perhaps.
But there are no other ways in or out of here. Oh, you're right. Let Paimon right... Seems we're just about done investigating down here.
Yes, let's head back up. Well, we've asked. Let's find a place to sort out.
Apologies for the wait.
So, what did the guards say? Did the criminal...
They believe the odds of that. The guards have checked the...
So the tunnel's become like a...
The plot thickens. No.
In other words, the
Charges, and then...
That's right. This is how a trial goes in the Opera House. During the proceedings, the Chief Justice and the Oratrice... That's right. This is how indemnity... The statements from both sides. To put it simply, it's as if the Oratrice has...
This also precludes any kind of...
Once both sides have finished, then, finally, the
Huh? So that machine is the one that actually did...
In practice, there is very little difference. Both have always come to this... Yes, the guards...
Huh?
Because we've chosen to act as the twins' proxies.
They're concerned that we might be colluding with outside parties. And even if that were not so...
I'm ready to break out.
Whoa! There's no need for that! Paimon thinks they have a point.
Of course. I just hope you don't mind the lack of options. I'm afraid that catering to all tastes...
In that case, let's just sort out our findings together here. I mean, what better way to properly think through our...
Breaking out suddenly doesn't seem... Just kidding! Paimon will still...
What do you mean, no snack?
Huh?
Understood, demoiselle. Everyone, please come with me.
Wait, you're carrying...
Yes, I must be prepared.
I have eggs, sugar...
Good. These three are quite the And Paimon, from the way you had these two guys carrying all that stuff around, but you ended up doing the entire thing...
I was applauding.
And I was giving encouraging smiles.
Paimon was...
Well, I don't underestimate beating egg weights, by the way. Anyway, give...
Only...
Well, eating two...
Tea is ready to be served as well. No need for
All right, then. However, with the magician twins...
Exactly! Why would they do such a thing right when everyone was what?
The flower vase and the thud we heard during the... resulting in the shattering of the vase, perhaps the criminal thought that...
Paimon thinks that makes sense, but the real...
True, but... The...
Could Halsey have secretly made modifications to the magic props in order to murder...
That's right. And even if she had tampered with... Nor does she have any motive.
Were we not... From the sound of things, your macarons are amazing, though, Navia.
They are my...
What? 5?
Please don't worry about it. At my...
No, besides, Paimon knows that if she ate too many, then others wouldn't have enough. Wait, even you don't believe Paimon? If Paimon ate those 2 extra macarons...
All right, we get it. Well, I suppose one... Luce, set up the stove again.
Huh?
Making sure everyone gets 3 macarons, of course.
Exactly.
As you wish,
And I have the egg...
Well...
Well, that's it for snack time. I don't know what we're looking for yet. It would be awkward if you got all
Alright, this...
It was nothing. A small task for the Spina di Rosula. Silver, Malus, it's time to go. I'll be back if I find anything.
Alright, it's time to...
Just relax. Even if everyone else... Besides, I doubt Farina under...
Thanks, Navia.
Best of luck to you.
Ah, finally, you're back. Well, how did your...
To be honest?
No, we're...
Well now, don't you all look That was to be expected, of course. But don't let that stop you. I shall be terribly disappointed should you...
Since both parties are Firstly, in...
Yes, of course.
Thank you, Mr. Linney. You ran to and remained hidden within the magic box in the audience stands.
Yes, that's...
In that case...
Why, of course I do. Allow me to take the first shot and break this case wide open. Mr. Linney is clearly lying. There is no way you could have been in the...
That is simply your hypothesis.
Oh, is that so?
The roaring countdown of the crowd, of course. That's how I...
And you didn't hear any...
No.
I see. But when the count reached 30 seconds...
Huh?
Hey!
Yeah, I'm sure he could have heard a noise.
I was right by the box and I...
Look at those scales. Could those mean...
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, of course, I have armed myself to do far more than smash your alibi. Confidence cannot go unfounded, and my Tell me.
The House of the Hearth?
No wonder they did some...
So the serial disappearances were the Fatu.
I've got a feeling that what happened on stage probably wasn't just an accident.
That's irrelevant. Our identities...
Indeed. Your first priority is to prove yourself innocent after all. I'm sure there is little that needs to be kept... The Outlander is speechless. My, oh my, don't they look flabbergasted? Now comes the infighting. Oh, good thing I made all those preparations.
Hey, Linny!
Order! Order! First, when the thud was heard in the opera, are these claims... Please answer my question, Miss...
I'm sorry. Yes, they're true.
I knew it!
Well, that's it. We might as well move on.
What should we do now?
Granted. In that case, what is your request?
Is that really necessary?
The defendant deceived their own attorney.
Order! Your request is reasonable, and we shall adjourn.
So you would stick to Mr. Linney's defense in that case, my dear audience.
Well, this is awkward. I didn't think the Hydro-Archon would dig all that up. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We based our entire reasoning on not to set the wrong tone or anything.
I'm very sorry. I know you've clashed with the Fatui several times before. I wouldn't be surprised, but our organization is very, very large.
Right now, we want to save people.
That's right. I'm sure we're on the same page when it comes to this. I knew if it weren't for our respective identities, we could be. That's why I didn't wish to flat out lie to you. The truth is very important, but being completely transparent about everything would see us spending more effort than we need. Right. So, you be the judge. Heck, you met a Fatus who works as a magician, a trickster by trade. But still, I'm asking you to trust me.
Sorry.
Well, you both say that, but... Right, let's hear you.
Of course. We've been trying to find out how the Oratrice operates. We want to know why it has... During our investigations, we learned from that moment on, Lynette and I have been designing this box swap trick.
Is that why you needed a whole...
That's right. In truth, the audience would take about 75 seconds to count down from 6. So, after jumping into the tunnel, I accessed the opera...
That air vent was created during the construction of the tunnel, specifically...
Well, nothing. Which should have been impossible, of course. That voice seemed to recognize me and tried to speak to me. On the way back, I saw the broken vase and the clothes on the ground. After that,
Well, that explains why you didn't hear the thud.
Because of that prophecy I told you.
That's the only way we can...
So, there you have it. It was never my wish to proceed under this but like I said earlier, you can be the judge.
Well, Traveler, you decide. Paimon will follow your lead however you choose.
Okay.
Thanks for giving us a...
The current problem is that the skill... If we want to refute the Hydro Archon's accusations, we're gonna need us... Huh?
Both parties have returned to their positions. Let us continue the trial. When last we left off, Mr. Linney acknowledged the new evidence presented by Lady Farina as fact. Therefore, Lady Farina may
That took at this stage. Let's revisit that scene from Linney's perspective. Countdown began. When the flatbed trolley passed, he did not realize that the sound could be heard. Finally, he used the vase to knock her out. Before, at this time, Cowell arrived in the... So, Linney proceeded to knock. Afterward, Linney passed the unconscious... And there you have it. That's the truth.
Does the defendant's side have any objection?
The key to refuting Lady Farina is the order of events. Seems that... According to Linney, he left via the vent after entering... Linney went to the room that contained... Linney did not take part in...
Attention! When the countdown starts... started, but he immediately used a vent to access. Once he reached that area, he heard the crime scene had already developed. Finally, he reached the surface, and... Paimon did it! Paimon...
In other words, you believe that...
That's right!
My reasoning?
If that's the case, then if Cowell... Assuming that what you say is true, Lenny only needed to...
Oh.
That's right, you tell him! Oh, well, your denial is very strident. Of course I do. You're saying that he wasn't?
Are you sure we don't need to give this more thought? That's right! Lenny wasn't... This means that when the crime happened... The same clue you used to disprove his
To think you'd use such logic. Well then, if it wasn't Lenny who committed the crimes, then who was it?
Halsey is the missing person and an ordinary Could there have been a third? The deceased's name is Cowell.
Huh? That can't be right.
Oh, is that...
What I must do next is recreate the truth. What Cowell did, and how he went from wood... No one entered or left the Opera House through its entrances. The deceased's name is Cowell. The sound we heard may have come from a Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave our... It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would likely have bumped into Linny as well. The sound we heard may have come from a... The deceased's name is Cowell. It would have been tough for both people to fit into that. Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel, so no one entered or left the Opera House. It would have been tough for both people to... Halsey's clothing was in the... It would have been tough for...
What's wrong, Traveler? Are you still...
I see how it is.
So, look, since we're at a dead end, why not, just like the trick as it transpired,
If only we knew how Halsey...
Well, that would be nice, but the tunnel only has 3 exits. And it's not like this is a magic trick where you can just make a real live person disappear. You know, like...
Excuse my interruption, dear opponents, but do you not see that the crowd...
If the defense is unable to make further effective arguments, we will move on to the next stage of the trial.
Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment. The sound we heard may have come from a clap. The deceased's name is Cowell. No one entered or left the The vase was not broken by chance.
Paimon gets it! Lynette escaped from the water tank, vanishing gradually and if there's a similar...
How could a person ever be transformed into water? Must we really? I should think that magic tricks are ultimately just illusions and mystery.
Even so, the truth must be out there somewhere. Perhaps some new line of reasoning, since Cal was the deceased, but given that we aren't making much progress...
People really do come up with all sorts of harebrained schemes when at the end of their rope.
Nevertheless, I believe that this is a reasonable request on the part of an attorney. Since the trial does indeed appear to be at an end... Guards, please step into the lounge and examine the personal effects.
We are still examining the items, but we have already We discovered several test tubes of fluid within Cowell. The notebook in his backpack claims that the note's contents also indicate that Cowell belonged to an organization that The notebook has many entries concerning safe usage of these fluids, in which one of these tubes was labeled Opera Epiclese, along with the notes also state that these dissolution properties work exclusively on people from Fontaine. As such, we believe that the defense's hypothesis is...
You've got to be kidding!
But something so ridiculous.
Wait a moment. This reminds me of a certain prophecy.
Huh. If people can become water, does that mean that the water tank's real you... Wait just a minute. Could that mean...
Demoiselle, wait! What about your partner?
Let's go.
Order! It is undeniable that further examination of the deceased's personal effects. Still, let us assume that guards... Please, Mr. Linney.
Of course. If we uphold this hypothesis, I believe that many...
Right! Like the metal hook! Let's think about this. Cowell's methods must have something to do with that...
The deceased's name is Cow. Lynette was in the magic box on stage. I remember there was something. The water from the primordial sea. The water from the primordial. Now it seems like the hook rope. The rope that held the water tank up was lit by the fireworks and snapped. Lynette was in the magic box. I remember there was something. The rope that held the water tank up was. Now it seems like the hook rope was not meant for enough.
It's Ace in the original plan. When the magic box containing Halsey was lowered, when the balloon attached to afterward, Cow barked.
That actually links.
Oh dear, what do I do?
Now, it seems like the only. His notes mentioned he had an.
On that note, the guards have. I shall now invite him on stage to share.
Thank you, Your Honor. We were just inspecting, and we found an identical sample of the water.
What?
That can't be. Does this not, my dear citizen? Linny did not need to take part in the dissolution, having made modifications to the props beforehand. His left upon his return in cruel avarice. Ultimately, he knocked Cowell out. Now, as much as I regret having come to such a viciously... Am I right?
We've used up all the evidence. Is this the end of...
Oh no! Seems using the water as...
I think we've all seen, and I believe this is indeed... Now then, my good... excuse me,
Miss, I must ask you not to...
Oh, come on. Don't be hasty. I have a good reason for interrupting, you know. Now, I'll show you an amazing trick. One that can bring a young woman who has disappeared. What in the...
No offense, miss, but miracles like that...
Come on now, don't be silly. Magic is all about misdirect. Once everyone believes the illusion, can't magic reveal the truth to them? And wouldn't such a trick be the... Come on, Linny and Lynette. Give it another go, but as the magic makers and stars of the show...
I understand.
And what?
Wait, isn't that Halsey?
To be clear, I'm only here because this person told me that if I testified, I was hiding out. I was just feeling happy that no one had noticed. Where should I begin? Firstly, my name isn't Halsey. I heard that Linny's show was going to be a real thriller, but that's how I make a living. But I was noticed at the harbor a few days ago, and I barely got away.
Hey! No wonder you look for... Liddy even mentioned it!
Well, and I thought that would have been He even mentioned the Fortress of Meripede. That's a prison, isn't it? So I played along with the show while looking for an opening to flee. But then I wasn't going to take that lying down. There was nowhere to run from there, though. So I had to I slipped out after the first guard arrived at...
Can a person even hide in there?
But I swear, had I known that, I wouldn't have put him in the mat.
Well, that makes everything pretty clear now, doesn't it?
This time, we need to tell the entire... Seems... The strange sound wasn't from a fight. The flower vase was not broken to cover anything. Lillian was afraid that she would be recognized if she left.
And it's having been selected out of her panic only intensified after hearing the commotion. Cowl, he did not know that Lillian was not from Fontaine. Mistakenly believing that the two broke the flower vase with no way of escaping, she changed her. That she would have to go.
She had already become desperately hungry by the time we were chatting over macarons. So, she swiped 2 of them right under our nose.
At this point, all the events that...
so...
Bravo!
Now then, Lady Farina. Please answer the question, Lady Farina. Also, if I may add, the trial...
What? No. I have no further.
Wow.
If there are no objections, then as the Chief Justice, the actual perpetrator of the serial disappearances, Cowl, selected his neck with some modifications to the selector, he could, to cover up any evidence while committing the deed. Cowl thought of allowing the water tank to fall, which he also tampered with the rope suspending the water tank. Using the fireworks at the end of the performance, he poured the water from the Finally, he passed the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door. When the magic trick officially began, the box containing the woman was lowered into the tunnel, tightening the hook rope. If all had gone to plan, the young woman would be dissolved at this time. However, Lillian, realizing that there was trouble, Cowl entered the tunnel and met Lillian. However, his opponent was more capable than he thought, and he was overcome, knocked unconscious. Lillian, according to her own statements, then changed clothes and hid. As for Linny, he was in the underground structures. From this reconstruction of events, we can... While there is much in Linny and Lillian's this case, at least, can be handed... As such,
Great work.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Next, I think how did you find the water?
Right! Your discovery caused me to make a serious mistake, you know.
I suspect that the accomplice mentioned in Cowell's... I'm sure you know what you must...
Speak quickly! Unless you want to earn yourself...
We were supposed to place blame for the serial disappearances onto Linny, and thus cause suspicion to fall—
And now that your plan has fallen through, and the secrets of the... Therefore, you would be wise to tell...
Yes, our boss discovered it can also be made into a... We've been in this business for a while now, and have...
And now he can no longer...
Such ruthlessness.
An outrage. All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
So, we're just going back now? That's...
Traveler, Paimon! Please wait.
Linny...
I know you may not want to speak to me right now, but still. Let me thank you again for defending me to the end. I guess. I didn't approach you with any ulterior motives or ill intent. As for why I'm a Fatus, it's because the goals of... That was how Father, who you might know as the Knave, approached recruiting us back then.
The Knave? The one who controls the House of...
That's right. And since we're here, back when our parents first died, to survive, I took my sister through... To my surprise, We proved to be pretty popular. Before long, an aristocrat.
So you went from orphan.
That was how we felt at first, too. As if fate was on our... But I gradually discovered that while we were called fostered, he would constantly...
That doesn't seem too bad either. Better than roaming the streets at any rate.
After one particular performance at a banquet, I waited a long time after we returned home, but the answer he gave me was... She caught the eye of the most eminent person at the banquet, so I...
Oh no. But...
As far as outsiders are concerned, this is a relationship akin to adoption or I managed to ferret out the location of the mansion of that all I saw was the moonlit ground covered in...
So...
That's right. She had rescued my sister before she could come to any harm. Father, I mean, the knave, the House of the Hearth welcomes you, for your interests align with ours. I was hesitant to trust her, but she was also quick.
Oh, so that's how the two of you joined the house?
She has gained permission from the Tsaritsa to first use the Gnosis' power when she obtains it. That's right. The whole House of the Hearth is current. Today's case has also proven that people from Fontaine can indeed dissolve. Everyone at Hotel Bouffe d'été, including the knave, has their roots into us orphans.
So, from small deeds like distributing magic...
It's alright. I understand. I just hope you can understand if you should need anything at all in the future.
Bye, Linny!
Hey there. What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking for us?
Well, this whole thing isn't exactly over, is it? I do feel that we're... Huh? What's wrong, my dear partner?
Besides, are you sure we're... And given that there's new evidence from the trial...
Ah, I see. Well, I won't lie. I'm sorry.
Don't say that now.
Aw, and we were having so much fun investigating with you, too. It was like having new waters flowing into a stagnant mire. Sorry about... Wait, shall we have a farewell meal?
Huh? Do we really need to get...
Well, anyway, it would just be a meal, so it shouldn't take...
You don't have to twist Paimon's arm.
Oh, wonderful. In that...
All right, then.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there. Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
Coming at ya! Hiya! Ha-ha! Hey there! Watch out! A proper send-off from the Spinaloo Club. Hiya! Ooh! Watch out! Attack! That's the way. Watch out! Hiya! Hey there! Take flight! Whirling snow! Kamisato art! So that's... Take flight! Embrace the ice! Whirling snow! Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Power the Genshin Python. Swirl, Mark 2. Stand clear.
Let me weave you a web. To ashes!
Shadow Raven, let night fall! Animal test 6308. Animal hypostasis emulation.
Know my sword! Witness the power of good!
Out of the frying pan!
Off we go! Judgment! Lights out!
Everybody stand back!
Spirit Blade! Attack!
You're toast! Boba, get them!
Punishment! Let's light it up! I'm going it!
From whence you came!
Nice and spicy!
Lights out! You can't run!
I'll prevent.
Swirl, Mark 2.
Teamwork is strength.
Don't break my glasses. Nice and spicy. Absorption test.
Grant us your blessing. Do your work.
Animal hypostasis.
I'm going in. Let's light it up.
Animal test 60 wheel.
Guild, hear my prayer.
Another test subject.
Don't blink!
Go.
Fuse is lit! With sword comes shadow. Speed of light!
I got hair tingle. Freeze!
Don't blink! Hey!
Freeze!
Orders given. Orders received.
Speed of light! Fire hazard! Uplifted reprise! Cut to the chase!
The hunter.
Up and away. Faster? Okay, faster. Up and away.
If we've got nothing else to do, why don't I tell you a story?
And the crowd goes wild!
Life goes on.
Let's roll!
Speed of light! With sword comes shadow. Don't blink! Fuse is
Opening box of Adeptitrix.
Speed of light!
Bam!
Time for a light show! Ooh, let me open it.
Ignorant and
Don't blink!
Well met. Attaboy!
Fast go.
Did I scare you? Let my magic begin! Watch your footing!
Here comes the fireworks!
Don't be
Speed
a
of light!
killjoy! You've only just begun. This one's well. Bam!
Fire hazard! Nowhere to hide. Don't blink!
Let's roll!
Having fun? Speed of light! Hey! Didn't count! The fuse is lit!
Attaboy!
Incoming.
It's showtime!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Bam!
You can't run!
A grand surprise.
Wheel of Life.
How inconsiderate.
Cut to the chase.
Did I scare you?
Sacred name. Fortune preserver.
Fire hazard.
For you.
This was well done!
Speed of light.
Hurry up!
Attaboy!
Time for a light show. Incoming.
You need to hurry up!
Bam!
Roast and fry!
Attaboy!
You need to
Don't blink.
hurry up! This was well done!
Bam!
Goldfish
You need to
down.
hurry up!
Rise.
Roast and fry!
Oh, coming through!
You need to hurry up!
Let's roll!
This was well done!
Speed of light. Fire hazard.
You need to hurry up! Roast and fry!
Life goes on.
Attaboy!
Nowhere to hide.
You need to hurry up!
Don't blink.
This was well done!
Let's roll!
You need to hurry up!
Time for a light show.
You need to hurry up!
Rise.
This was
Opening
well
box of
done!
Adeptitrix.
Yeah. Speed of light. Hey. Cut to the chase.
Roast and fry!
It's showtime! Let's roll!
You need to hurry up! Feels close!
Well. Oh. So, you collect these?